Welcome, welcome everyone. Today we're going to have a great topic on how to step into your six-figure business. And if you're not there yet, there's a reason for it. You probably have one of the number one blocks to your success. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Melissa Zoske, your energy alignment business mentor or coach, whatever way you want to call that. And I help entrepreneurs clear these success blocks all the time so that you can take the inspired strategic action steps that are needed to step into that 6+ figure business. And it doesn't have to be hard. It can be fun. You can feel an alignment. And once you really get into the swing of things, it is crazy how things start to shift. Your business could double, triple, quadruple very fast. And it's really where you feel the best, both on all levels, emotionally, mentally, physically, all of it. So it's my favorite thing to talk about. And I hope that you will all join in and can really tap into this and feel that where the energy is coming so that you can actually start claiming your greatness and step into the highest level version of yourself, your business, your life, all of it, because everything's connected. When you work on one thing, you're working on everything. And that's the beauty of this work, all right? So if you are watching this now, go ahead and post in the comments where you're watching from. I love seeing that because we have so many people from all over the world that catch these broadcasts, and it's so much fun. So as soon as you get on here, the only thing I don't like about using StreamYard is I cannot see when people in some of the I'm doing this on several platforms right now. I'm on YouTube. I'm not on LinkedIn, but I'm on several pages in Facebook, and sometimes I can't see all the comments. So I will come back and look. If you have something you want to say, then please do. It always helps with reach if people comment. So give me a comment, tell me where you're watching from, and I hope to see that here soon, okay? So what are some of the things you think could be blocking you from being successful in your business? Or you hear a lot about mindset, you hear a lot about thinking positive, and you know, all these things that run through, you hear about, oh, this could be a block for me, or this is an ancient ancestral contract or whatever that you might have going on that's keeping you from really stepping up and stepping into your zone of genius and really, claiming that greatness in your business. All right. So what is that for you? What do you think that is? Sometimes it can be hard to ID, and most of the time it's the hardest because we're so close to it. I have to have people work on me all the time because I'm so close to things that I can't see it myself. And that is just common. Hi there. You're watching from Switzerland. Awesome. Oh, thank you. And then some Facebook user, I think it will say on there that you give permission for StreamYard to see your name. If you see that, just click it. They're not taking anything of your information. They're just wanting to be able to share so I could see who is messaging there, who is commenting there, okay? I wonder if I could see it from the Shining Mentors group. Let me check over here and see if I can see it from there. Sometimes let me refresh the page here and see if it's showing up. There it is. Nope, that's from yesterday. Still not showing up there. Craziness, I tell you. It's always fun doing this kind of stuff. You never know what it's going to bring you. Technology. How many of you have been having issues with technology? Chrissy Surge, hello. I see you on there. Awesome. Glad to see you here. Are you going to be in the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-day challenge again this time? We're starting on Monday, you guys. I'm going to put the link in the comments here. It's actually just melissazoske.com/BBB challenge. And I'm going to put it in here. If it doesn't show up, I'll go to the other pages and put it in there too. But we are going to be IDing and clearing your success blocks. And Chrissy was in there, I think the time before. And it's always new energy, and always so much fun. So make sure you get in there, sign up for it. It starts Monday, and we go through the top success blocks. We ID what's being held in your DNA, in your cellular memories, those things in the subconscious, so that we can clear out those upper limit blocks, that self-talk, the negativity, all those things that are replaying 24/7. And when that happens, you're sending that out to the universe. The universe is sending you more like vibrations. We don't want the bad stuff going out. We only want good stuff, right? Because then we get more good stuff back. So just remember, hi, Jenny. Hi, hon. I'm so glad to see you here. So we want to help you by doing this. We're helping you align your energy to your business. It's all one, guys. If you feel bad, if you feel like crap, that energy goes to your business. And then what do you attract? More yuckiness, or you're repelling things. You're repelling ideal clients. We don't want that. We want you to attract, to pull in those ideal clients so that you can have the most successful business ever. And you're standing up and shining and sharing your gifts with the world. All right. Whatever those gifts are, we have all sorts of people on here. We have success coaches, we have money coaches, we have healers, we have just spiritual entrepreneurs. We have people that are working their business to the bone and they're into energy and they just want to feel that alignment. It's all here. So in the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-day challenge, it's all there. Yes, definitely love it. Great to see that you're going to be in there, Chrissy. So glad. So I want you to really think about your business and stop just thinking about it, but step into it and actually do it. Be in that flow, be in that ease, and just do it. So one of the number one reasons I wanted to talk about this today that's keeping you out of that 6+ figure business is, drum roll, it's fear. Fear, simple. Fear keeps you from doing those things. So sometimes the fear is just maybe fear that you aren't perfect enough, that your posts aren't perfect enough. So you're rethinking everything. You get ready to step up and out there, and then all of a sudden you step back because you feel like, oh, it's not good enough. Don't overthink anything. Step out. Imperfect actions where you need to be. None of us are perfect. We're all humans. And I mean, I was so freaked out when I started doing my business, and I felt like my heart was going to jump out of my chest. I am not a speaker in any way, shape, or form. So I jumble my words. I have a lot of ums, oohs, ahs, all that stuff going on. And at some point, I just had to say, do I really want to share my message with the world? Do I really want to help people? And I said, yes. So what that did for me was I had to be out here. I had to be talking to you. I had to stand out and be seen. If you're not getting over that, if you're not just doing the imperfect actions, nobody's going to see your work. Nobody's going to reach out to you, and you're not going to be able to help people. And that's really a shame, because those clients are actually waiting for you. You were born with a contract to work with your clients. They're sitting out there waiting for you to stand up and be seen. If they can't see you, they're not getting help, and they're probably staying stuck for a long time. We don't want that. We want them to be helped, right? So another thing is, sometimes you think that you need to be perfect. You need your website to be perfect. You need your better copy, which is your text. You need better pictures. You need better photography. You need a new photo shoot. Heck, okay, guys. So I was so worried about all of this that I lost 2 years of actual time that I could have been helping people because I wanted my website to be perfect. Your website doesn't matter. You matter, okay? You getting out there and being seen, especially on social media, is the number one way you're going to be able to work with your new clients. All right. So I had 3 different photo shoots because the first one, I'm like, oh, it's not the right colors behind me. I don't like these fall colors. I want more spring. So then I waited for spring, did it again. Wasn't quite what I was looking for. Wasn't natural enough. So then I flew to California, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it was a waste of my time. It doesn't have to be perfect. We all have these cell phones. You can get some photos from there and just get yourself rolling, okay? And so also the fear of being seen. You don't want people to think negatively about you, like, who do you think you are, having photos or whatever. So you just kind of pause, putting yourself out there. And I don't want you to do that. So perfection syndrome is just a symptom of deeper things, guys. And I want you to remember that. Perfection is just a symptom. It's something that's sabotaging you from stepping up and out. And it's not the actual problem. It's something so much deeper that's trying to make sure that you don't go out there and get hurt in some way. All right. There's parts of you that I really want to save you from that pain. Okay. I'm going to look at my notes here so I don't get off of, part of it's like you might have the belief that people won't like me. People won't like me. What happens when people don't like you? They might, what really will happen? But you don't want to not be liked. You want to be liked. So you try to make sure everything is perfect so that they'll like you. But really, we're human. We want to have that connection. If you're too perfect, nobody wants to connect with you. And that's people that you're trying to help aren't perfect either. And they need to be working with a real person. So putting yourself out there and being that true you, being that authentic you that they want to connect with. That's the person that you need to put out there. And that's your brand too, guys. You are your brand. Remember that. It's not pretty colors. I mean, that you have your favorite colors. I always add those to my brand, right? But it's you. You are your brand, imperfect in all its glory. Okay. So today, I wanted to talk to you about this because it was a struggle for me. Like I said, I lost 2 years of just from my website of really stepping up and out because I was so worried about everything in there. Really, I want to see you step up and out today. I want to see you shine today. I want to see you build your business and get your clients and step into that 6+ figure business today. No more waiting. It's time for you to put your energy out toward you and your business, not other people, but your own practice, not putting other people's like their techniques or their methods or their things. We're talking about building yours up. All right. I see so often people are building up network marketing stuff, or they're building up somebody else's product or method or technique, and they're not claiming what they're offering themselves. And that's another way of them hiding. They're hiding behind something else. I don't want you to hide. You are unique. You have all these special abilities. And I want to make sure that you can really claim those. I need some water here. Okay, so for the challenge, we're going to be working through this. So if you have some of these fears, this is one of the topics we're going to be working on Monday, starting on Monday. And there's like a lot of prizes in there. So if you are active in the challenge, there's $1,800 worth of prizes. They're easy to win, guys. Just be in there, be active. Show, and if you can't watch the live, you can catch the replay. Still be active in there, and you will be in the drawing. All right. So make sure that you catch into that. We're doing one-to-one coaching sessions with me. We're doing my whole home study breaking biz blocks program, which is worth $1,000 by itself. We have so many things that you're going to love really seeing. We have free courses, other free courses in there, and free meditations, free energy clearings, all sorts of goodness. So you want to make sure that you're in there, okay? So when I finally got my website up, I realized that the 2-year pause was just a way of me sabotaging myself. So what does that mean? That means that a part of me was worried that once I stepped up and out there, I might still fail. I worked on fear of failure. I worked on fear of being seen. I worked on fear of the trolls coming out and ridiculing me. I worked on all these things, and really it was fear that I was going to get hurt. So I had to really work deep on those roots and where they came from, and many of them were generational. What does that mean? It means I inherited them from my ancestors, okay? We inherit more than hair and eye color from our ancestors. We inherit their negative memories, their negative beliefs, those things that they went through that were traumatic in their life. We inherit them, and they play 24/7 in our cells, in our subconscious. When that happens, think about it. We have, like I say, 15% is conscious and 85 is subconscious. And there's a little varying in that. Some people believe 80-20, whatever. But if you have 80+% subconscious playing as opposed to 20% conscious, what's going to win? What is carrying the most weight? Your subconscious. So we want to make sure that whatever's coming in from the subconscious is really rich. It's really something that's really going to help you in your life and your business. It's going to be positive. It's going to help motivate you. It's going to help you attract more of what you want. And so it's really important that you make sure that you don't have those negative things replaying. And that's what we're going to help in the 5-day challenge starting Monday. That's the Breaking Biz Blocks Challenge. I put the link in the comments. And if you're in the Shining Mentor Successful Entrepreneurs group, we talk a lot about that every week. We have trainings a couple times a week talking about different business blocks, different strategies to getting around that. Also taking the inspired action, strategic steps that you need to build a successful business. Because let's face it, it's not just about clearing blocks. You have to take the action steps. There are things you have to do. Sticky notes all over the house, they help sometimes in some ways, but as you've taken the inspired action steps that is aligned to you and your why and why you're doing what you do, that's going to create that success for you. All right. So you don't need a full website. You don't need it. You can start off with a landing page and an opt-in, or even just an instant message. DMs, there's so much bloodline in your DMs. There's so much richness in your DM because that's where your connections are. Outreach, reach to people, talk to them, get to know them. That's so valuable. So the thing is, you can easily start a WordPress website. They're so easy, templates now and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to spend 2 years making it perfect. It can evolve as you go. It can start as one page. It could be a landing page, like I said, opt-in. Doesn't have to be anything really crazy. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I want you to give that up today, that perfection need. And if you feel like you can't quite give it up, please join the challenge on Monday, because that is where it's all going to start for you. You're going to be able to let go of those blocks that are keeping you from moving forward. How many of you here feel like you are still struggling to move forward? LF, nice to see you. You can relate to the generational beliefs. Yep. Those were some of the biggest things for me. Like I said, the generational stuff went back so many years, and it just killed my business. And it wasn't until I really started to see those and started to take some of that weight off. And it's a process. It really is. But next week, we're going to start taking a huge amount of it off. It's going to be like, boom, let's start doing this, so that you can see how the things can shift quickly. And once that starts happening, that's when the money flows. And that's when you're actually doing what you love. All right. It all goes together. All right. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to align with what and who your soul is at the deepest level. All right. And part of that is getting rid of the gunk from the generational stuff or the early childhood memories. We even work on in utero blocks. The in utero blocks are crazy because you get double whammy. You get the inherited stuff, then you get, when you're being formed, the stuff that your mom is going through. So that's being absorbed, and also you get the physical, chemical components of that, cortisol, adrenaline, all that stuff. So maybe you're born already feeling like you're go, 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 but nervous and anxious. It could be from that in utero stuff. So we want to make sure that those are all being looked at and cleared out. And as you're doing that, you're like, oh my gosh, how did I not see this? How did I not see my own value? How did I not see that I had so much going on? In our call 2 days ago, and I need to post this to the group, I had somebody reach out to me in a DM today, one of the members in the Aligned and Limitless group. And she said, oh my gosh, thank you so much for pointing out to me and clearing everything around how much I actually know and what I'm really good at. Because we forget, because we have that negative playing so much that it drowns out all the positive. And we're like, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to teach? What am I going to show other people? And then I just can see it so clearly. So I'm sitting there going through this going, boom, this, boom, this, boom, this. And they're like, oh my God, so they're taking notes, writing it down, going, that's so true. And then they move forward. And it's so important that you're moving forward. All right. Even doing a podcast. If you guys don't know, Anchor. I think it's anchor.fm. So anchor.fm. Even in doing a podcast, they make it so easy for you that you guys, there's no excuse not to do a podcast. Just getting yourself out there, sharing your message. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just start where you're at. Okay. And just start taking the steps. And if you have somebody like me who can guide you, I've been to every single step already. And I'm here to help you move forward again. And that, like I said, the beginning of that is the challenge starting on Monday. So don't miss it. So again, you don't have to be perfect. It just has to align to you at the deepest level. So if you're still pausing, then there's something keeping you blocked. So I want you to look at that. Fear usually is the deepest thing. And it can be going back generations. It could be created from this lifetime. So there could also be a fear of not being good enough. How many of you don't feel good enough? I know, let me go back here and check on this. How many of you feel like, I don't know if I can do this? Or who do I think I am doing this? Hi, Ashley, nice to see you here. She's saying your last Biz Block challenge helped me so much. I'm really excited for this one. I am excited to have you here. And Monica's saying, now I see you from here, still from Switzerland. Awesome. Yeah. Once you accept the StreamYard, it helps you really, helps me see you. So that's really good. So you guys, fear of being not good enough. How many of you felt that way? Fear of not being good enough. I'm getting direct messages. I'll come back to those. Post in the comments, guys. I want to hear fear of not being good enough, fear of not being perfect, or fear of not being wanted. How many of you feel they won't want my services? How about I don't have enough certifications. I don't have enough training. And so you're stuck in learn mode. You're stuck in that, what I call serial certifying. I know the serial certifying could be something that, man, I was stuck there for years. I was stuck in learn mode and I was never promoting. I mean, yeah, I had clients just because I put out enough energy that I did attract some, but I never could get past like that 25K mark. in a year. And it's like once I started really stepping up and out and claiming my zone of genius and letting go of those fears and those lies in those beliefs, my income started doubling, tripling, and it's been incredible. And that can be for you too. And I'd like to show you exactly how to do that. So, yep. Ashley saying, I did for a long time, not good enough due to my narcissistic mother. Yep. See, you have these patterns from our parents, probably even past your, Ashley, this is going back 7 generations on your mother's side. So work on clearing that one with, I think you do Reiki, so you can work on clearing that one. 7 generations mother's side, just what popped up right now, and not good enough. So go deeper. I can see you've already done a lot of work on it. Excuse me. And it's really clearing. So keep working. The cereal, not knowing, not enough, not good enough. I don't know if I know what I'm doing. That can be, sorry about the frog in my throat. That can be something that really can get you. So like I said to Ashley, you can use different energy to use that. What a lot of us are trained in many modalities. I think I've got like 9 different modalities underneath my belt now. And Chrissy's saying, I'm really working through that. Good for you. We want to continue to work through these because it helps lift us up. And we need that, not just for you, guys. This is not just about you and you creating a massive income, you creating a huge business. This is about your people. This is about the people that you were born to work with. Remember that. They are waiting for you. They were born with a contract to work with you. That is why you're here. And they need to see you. So stepping up so that you can be seen, it's for them. You have this gift that's going to help raise them up and probably many other people in this world, and in turn, lift the world up. That is for you to be doing for them. And that's where your gifts are meant to be served. Okay. So remember that. And that helps you kind of step up easier, because when you know that people are waiting for you, I'm getting goosebumps. When they're waiting for you, that is where the magic happens. You have this job to do, and that's to really be of service and help other people. So if you don't reach out to them, they might not ever see you. So don't be afraid to DM people, okay? Super important, all right? So and use different healing techniques to dig up to those roots. So during the week, we're going to actually work through a lot of these using energy. It's my favorite method, the quantum key method. We're going to be using that to really start clearing these at the deepest cellular memories that go back lifetimes, all right? And anything held in your DNA, anything resonating in that frequency from that timeline all the way through today and to your children. It's limited. Limitless, not limited. There is no limits. So make sure that you're looking at that. And the cellular memories are golden. That's where the gold is, guys. In any of those early root memories that you know of, that you feel and you feel triggered by, those are gold nuggets. I want you to follow those emotional breadcrumbs back so that you can really step it up. And when you start seeing these so clearly, you start getting more downloads. You're like, oh my gosh, I missed this one. There's a gold nugget here. I'm going here. I'm going to clear this out. And that's what we're going to be doing. So make sure you check out the challenge again, the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-Day Challenge. It is in the comments. I'm going to post it in the Shining Mentors group again, guys. If somebody is on the Shining Mentors group right now, like Lynn or Ashley, can you type in melissazoske.com/ just that backward slash BBB challenge. And that's the link. If you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. So the thing is, guys, there are no accidents, okay? You're stalling. You're stalling in growing your business because something is trying to keep you safe, all right? So I want you to make sure that you're paying attention to those scared parts. Those are the ones that are calling for your attention to heal. And that's where not only are you healing it in your business, that's where everything's connected. When you work on one thing, you're working on everything. When you're clearing out your business blocks, you are clearing out relationship blocks. You are clearing out your health blocks. Everything is there. And as we know, as we clear these out, it's like the law of attraction is there. When you clear it out, we are like these magnets. We put something out and then we're attracting that right back in. So when we're throwing out negative, we're attracting more negative in. When we're throwing out the positive, we're attracting more positive in. And that's my goal for you. So there are, these parts of you that are protecting you in the law of attraction. It could be in other ways too. Like maybe you're having issues, like you get in a car wreck, you get sick, You have one of your partners break a foot or something happens and you're like, what's happening? During my last challenge, I remember going, what is happening? Because I was up leveling to, not the last one, a few times ago, but I was up leveling at that point big time. And I had my internet go out. I had our electricity go out. I had a flood in the kitchen. I was like, what is happening? Brand new house. Why do we have a flood in the kitchen? Those are upper limit blocks. And the universe finds ways to bring back that energy that I was putting out, that fear. What if I failed? Or what if I succeeded? Sometimes we have the fear of success, even though we don't know it. We're like, maybe it might draw in unwanted attention. Maybe it'll put in too much responsibility on our shoulders. Could be anything, right? Ashley's saying, yeah, I know. We have all these upper limit blocks, right? So any of these things could be uncomfortable clothing. Maybe you're just wearing a pair of sweatpants that feel itchy. Take them off, put something comfortable on. Whatever is drawing your negative attention, make sure that you are really letting go of that. So somebody is saying, a Facebook user, if you want to accept StreamYard, you can. I realized I have fear of success today. And whoever this is, let me know. Just accept the StreamYard thing and it'll let me see you. Okay. But yeah, fear of success can be huge. And that was something because we don't want the responsibility, the unwanted attention, or what if people become reliant on us? And then next year we're not doing as well. And then we've created this like dependency and then we can't take care of them. So we have this fear we're not going to be able to help them anymore. And that they're going to be so dependent on us that we're going to fail them. And we don't want that, right? We want them to succeed on their own. So there's lots of things that can come in. So the number one thing you need to do is you need to decide today to succeed. Decide. Make a decision. Lynn is saying, I need to fully break off the not good enough. Yes. And Lynn, that not good enough thing, that goes so deep because think about it. When you think I'm not good enough, what that does is think about your cells. If they hear I'm not good enough all the time, every cell of your body is not functioning. Your liver doesn't function. Your cells don't detox. Your detox pathways are not good enough. Maybe you have skin issues. Your skin's not good enough. You know, all these things that your body's supposed to do, you're not healing good enough. It's all there because it's hearing I'm not good enough. Think about in relationships. I'm not good enough. You're going to attract people that are like, she's not good enough. So they're going to treat you badly. So you keep attracting more people that don't treat you good. Or I'm not good enough to make money. I'm not good enough to have good clients. So what happens is you're repelling clients because they're looking at like, she's not good enough. You need to, that one's a perfect one to clear. And I'm glad that you could see that one. Super important. Okay. So you have to decide to succeed. You guys, it's a decision. By doing nothing, you're deciding not to succeed. Thank you, Ashley, for posting the 5-day challenge in the Shining Mentor Successful Entrepreneurs group. Yay, you're an angel. All right, so I am talking about just doing the inner work here, guys. And we're going to start that next week. You'll do it with me. I'll show you how to use this process. It's just a quick 2 to 3 minute tool. You can use it very quickly daily to start clearing out these things that start to show up. But next week, I'm going to actually help you by doing it with you in real time, okay? And you can watch the replays as well. It's just as powerful in the replays. So again, that's the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-day challenge. And we're going to take some really fun action steps to really start creating that flow of energy so that you can start calling in your ideal clients, okay? So, and you know what, guys, as you work through this, you're going to start being more inspired. You're going to get those intuitive hits, the inspired action nudges to move forward. You're going to get excited about it. And this is going to help you move forward. And this is going to become easier and easier every step of the way. And that's what I want for you. All right. What is the website again? It's right above. Somebody else just posted it. melissazoske.com. That's /BBB challenge. Breaking Biz Blocks challenge. So BBB challenge. Thanks, Lynn. I love it. So if you guys want to share that on any other platforms, any groups you're in, on your personal page, please do. We want to make that there's power in numbers. We want to make that the best energy that we can possibly. We're going to amplify that with the more people on there that are in this challenge. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. So much fun. So there are other things that are playing, that are keeping you playing small in your business too. There's so many things, and we're going to go through that like next week, big time. But like money blocks are huge. We all have them. Everybody has money blocks. Even if you're a billionaire, you have money blocks, because a billionaire could be a trillionaire, right? Millionaire could be a billionaire. It's like we have these money blocks that keep us at this like zone. We have this set income level, and we want to make sure that we reset that so that we can level up. All right. We have a set income level, and we want to make sure that we're working on that. So I will have to ask, I always have to ask myself what negative things would happen if I had $2 million instantly. So that's one thing I like to ask myself. What would negative things would happen? A lot of times we have benefits to staying where we're at. I remember I worked with somebody that was on, she was on like state aid, like some help, or maybe federal aid. And her biggest thing for being successful is she would lose her aid. Another person was all, well, if I make more money, I have to pay more taxes. I'm like, pay more taxes? That's a great thing, because that means you've made more money and you're still coming out ahead. So those things could be benefits to keeping you small. Those little sneaky things that you don't even realize are there. Or some people, I remember a health person, I was helping with health early on in my business when I was just working with health. It was crazy because she got love from her mate. From her partner. She felt like if she wasn't sick anymore, that person wouldn't be that loving to her. How sad. So she stayed sick. That was the benefit she got. She was worried that if she got well, she wouldn't get that loving care. And so we had to work around that. And all these things are connected, guys. Remember, when you work on one thing, you work on everything. So Lynn's saying, I get to succeed to help others, myself, and then help the needy. Absolutely. So the benefit to making more money is you get to donate. You have a cause, you have foundations you can promote, and you can help them more. So making more money, you can spread the wealth. That's a beautiful thing, right? So a lot of times people they can't get over some of those things. So working on that so that you can take the steps forward. And sometimes they're hidden. And that's why having somebody outside of yourself really help you ID that is super important. Okay. So don't worry about losing what you have. A lot of people worry if they make the money, they're just going to lose it. So if they make the money, it's just going to be gone again. And then what? So, all these crazy things can come up. Money blocks are massive. So why see a part of you? See, a part of you is always seeing parts of this. And what that's doing is that part of you is just helping you, again, stay small so you don't take the risk. You don't get uncomfortable. You have to really step in. I did a talk on this years ago about getting comfortable, being uncomfortable. That's all part of the process at first, and then it's not uncomfortable anymore. It becomes easy. So I want to make sure that you really are settling into this zone for yourself, that you're feeling like I am for this, and I don't care how deep I have to dig. I'm going to dig up these negative beliefs and this programming, and I am going to really step it up and out. I'm going to do this. Decide today you are doing this for 2021. Decide that you are ready to step into that 6+ figure business, maybe even more. It's your time, okay? It's your time. So let's do this. I want to see you in the 5-day Breaking Biz Blocks Challenge. I want to show you the method that I use to really start clearing those things out at the deepest cellular level, going back generations. All right? That's what we're here for. And I'm so excited to see you in there because it's my favorite, these challenges. Every time there's new energy that comes in, I'm like, again, goosebumps again. Every time I work this challenge, we have new people, we have new energy. It's beautiful every single time. And every single time people come back for more. So be there with us. And again, if the times don't work for you, sign up. You can watch the replays. You can, as long as you're in there and you're commenting, you're going to be put in for the prizes. And I think I'm going to do those daily this time instead of waiting till the end of the week. So daily, we will be doing different prizes that are going to help up-level you. And we're going to have so much fun. So what do you say? Say I'm in. If you're in, I want to hear it. I'm in. Do it. I want to see this. Say I'm in. Let's do this. Oh, thanks for putting that in there again. Oh my gosh. Thanks you for sharing that. Yep. Perfect. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to see you in there. And you guys, what do you say? You ready to decide? Let's decide together. Let's do this. All right. You guys have a great rest of the day. And I'll probably be on here tomorrow talking about some more topics. I kind of like being in this zone this week. We're going to have some fun. And Let's just do this together, all right? You can do this. Take care, guys. Bye.